Hi Gabriel, this is for you. I had a subscriber of mine pose some specific questions just to me and a few other of his own subscribers. So rather than sit at the desk and be on my butt all day, I decided to come take a walk and sit by the creek and answer these questions. I'm not quite sure how he says his screen name. It's Gwabir. His name is Gabriel. He lives in Merida, Mexico on the Yucatan Peninsula. And see, I can relate. I live on a peninsula too. He asked me what my favorite color is. Well, it's purple. And purple hands down. I don't wear a lot of purple. I wear more pink. So that's probably why you got a little confused. Actually, my bedroom walls are painted just about that color. That'll be interesting to see. I've been messing with my white balance on the camera, so we'll see if this comes out better. His second question was, what do I like to do on a Sunday or any day off? Well, I'm retired, so pretty much every day is a day off for me. My husband and I moved back from our beloved adopted state of Tennessee. Let's see, in '03. Mostly because we came back to care for our parents. My mother-in-law is in the late stages of Alzheimer's. And both her and my father-in-law live in assisted living, but that doesn't mean there's not any drama. My parents are just getting up there in age, and both of them are getting pretty frail. So we can go a long period of time and just be retired folks, and then out of the blue we might have a parent or two or a brother or maybe all of the above in the hospital. So it can get exciting around here real fast. My favorite food, hands down, is Mexican. We really don't have any good Mexican restaurants around here, much to my despair. My husband's favorite food is Chinese, so we usually get in a battle about where we're going to eat. But that's another thing I miss about Tennessee. They had an excellent Mexican restaurant down there, La Hacienda. I'd almost drive down there just to make that 10-hour trip just to go have a few meals at La Hacienda. My favorite perfume, well, it is Liz Claiborne Realities, but they discontinued it about 2 years ago, so I had to do a frantic internet search, and I stocked up on a bunch of it, and I've had it in the refrigerator, but I'm about out of it now, so I'm going to have to come up with a new favorite perfume. My favorite movie in recent times would be Chocolate. The story is beautiful. The film itself is beautifully done. The soundtrack is just wonderful. In fact, I bought the soundtrack separately, and I have that on my iPod. And, you know, this is going to sound really corny. Johnny's going to know what I'm talking about, but I guess the movie that continues to move me the most today would be Billy Jack. And for those of you that's not seen it, rent it. You'll be amazed how a 1971 movie, I guess, could be so relevant today. Now, Gabriel, you asked me what my favorite place to vacation was. You know that answer. Come on. It's Cancun. We've been there 4 times. Well, actually, the last time we didn't really stay in Cancun. We actually stayed closer to Tulum. And if nobody's ever been, or if you haven't been to Cancun, or if you've been to Cancun and you've just stayed in Cancun, I highly recommend that you rent a car, if you know how to drive a stick. Most of them come with sticks. Of course, it's been a while since I've been there, so it might be different. And drive down the 307 and just stop along the way. See something that's not just there for tourists. Get a taste of the real Mexican lifestyle. They're very hard workers, I will tell you. I know the first time I went down there and drove down the 307, it was a 2-lane highway, and basically you took your life in your hands driving on it, but Then they widened it, and they didn't widen it with big heavy machinery like we work with here in the United States. It was hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of men out there with pickaxes and shovels and you name it, and they were doing it by hand. I was totally impressed, totally impressed. Another little travel tip I can give you if you go to Cancun is learn the word auto, because if you ride a bus you will need to know it. They do not stop for much. And if you take small children, and even if you're an adult, do not step off the curb, or you will probably get run down by a taxi or a bus. Also, if you drive down the 307, I highly recommend that you stop at a place called Palmol. I'm probably not saying that with the right accent, but it's a residential campground. People have got like thatched roofs, and they've pulled their RVs into there, and there's outdoor living rooms, and it's a really cool place just to look at. But they have this restaurant there that has the absolute best food I've had at any time, and we go there every time we go to Mexico. Even the last time we went all-inclusive, and we just went there to eat too. And I do not recommend going all-inclusive. If you want to go to Mexico and taste real Mexican food, do not go all-inclusive, because they try to Americanize it. I mean, you know, come on, if I want a cheeseburger, I can go to McDonald's. So, yeah, don't be afraid to get out, go downtown and eat. You get an amazing amount of food for your money, and it is very delicious. And at least in the city of Cancun, it's very safe to eat and drink the water. Although most of the hotels do give you bottled water anyway. So, but anyway, Gabriel, thank you for asking me these questions, and I don't know, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.